waste too much time before this light dies and I get back on Facebook and TikTok. Look, short video. These modern leftover women that are claiming that they are, what's the word, introverts. I got a video on TikTok where a young lady's breaking this down and talking about how they're not introverts. They are insecure. They're insecure whenever they are amongst people or a person or a guy they like that they feel like is better than them. And she makes all of a sudden all these women are introverts and enjoy their company. No, it's not that, man. They don't want to approach men, and they feel like the men should be approaching them. And this is where this is coming from. I'm telling you, man. There we go. I can see the writing on the wall, right? You have this influx of women all of a sudden claiming to be these introverts. Yeah, due to the fear. Trying to see which one of these things gives me a hard time. I'm thinking of Wi-Fi. But so with these insecurities and these fears, a lot of these women just stick to themselves. And they'll call it introversion or whatever. It's really not. It's really not. Okay? You guys, again, if you're getting in here, smash that like button. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, hit those 3 tiny dots in the top right. Hit the like or dislike. Listen, you guys. The trolling over here. The trolling has been great, but I'm moving over to other platforms primarily, so, you know, you're gonna miss out on your normal trolling fun. Again, if you're coming in, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're coming in from the shorts feed, there are 3 tiny dots in the top right. Hit the like or dislike. Now, these leftovers out here, they have this problem, man, where they've put themselves in a very bad situation. And no man wants them because they prioritized their work and their professions over being feminine and being ladylike. When they did this, they have this GMO masculine energy that no man can be around or tolerate for too long period of a time. Now, also with this being said, these entitled females will also tell themselves they deserve a certain caliber of man. They can't prove they deserve it. No man is telling them they deserve it or is dating them, but they're telling each other. They're in this weird echo chamber of other delusional females. And in this echo chamber, the ego is so strange and weird that they obsess over certain men, but they will not approach those men due to thinking that they're above that, while the men don't care who they are or know who they are. You know, making these women even more delusional and crazy. You know, so they feel like they deserve a guy that doesn't know who they are. Then they'll start just fantasizing and making this guy into a man of theirs by proxy. And they'll try to make it seem like this guy is ignoring them on purpose or something weird like that. I'm telling you, man. It's pretty messy work. It's pretty messy work. And again, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. You know, YouTube is doing some really weird business. But I have to keep the live streams going on the channel until I can figure this thing out. So just bear with me. We're going to be dropping these streams, and we'll do it at about 10 to 20 minutes at a time while I figure things out. But also catch me on Facebook. There is a link in the community tab. Catch me over there, and also TikTok. Now, with that being said, again, you guys, if you're coming in from the shorts feed, smash the like button. Just hit those tiny 3 dots in the top right. The like or dislike is about the engagement. We're just going to wrap this thing up here in a little bit. But again, you guys, you got to remember, man, a lot of these women, they don't even look at you like you think they do. They don't even find you attractive like that. Like I've said, that they put themselves in this category where they deserve this super great person, and you're really just fodder. You're supposed to boost their ego with just giving them random compliments. They never get into anything seriously. Like, if I have a woman that's interested in me, the most I'll get is her dropping me a DM, and then I have to hold the conversation after that, right? And you don't know what they want or whatever, what direction. And then they'll do the old not respond to you. See, I'm telling you, once you pull the old you can't respond to me trick for whatever reason it is, I'm just done. You know, I'm just done. There's just too many women to be talking to out here. I'm already looking at, you know what I'm saying, options overseas. And I'm just not going to entertain it, man. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be done with it altogether. I'm going to walk away. It's ridiculous, man. The dating is done. It's dead. These women are not introverts. They're insecure. And every time you turn around, whenever they have an ex, that ex is a narcissist. It's like they go right to this playbook. It's right playbook. So it's forcing men to go their own way. That's what we're doing right now, and that's causing a problem as well. They've said by 2030, 45% of women will be childless and manless. See, that's going to be the reckoning. So you go overseas to about 2030. You come back here and you pillage the scraps, and, you know, women will be talking a little bit better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think y'all really know what I mean. You're not catching what I'm saying. You guys smash that like button. Don't be a stranger. Smash that like button. If you're here to troll, smash the like button on your way in, and I might not block you. If you're here trolling without hitting the like button, of course I'm going to block you. You're a straight piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be talking. You're not giving any contribution to the overall dynamic of the channel and the Soul Tribe. Wolfpack. Anyway, like I was saying, man, this new so-called loner movement, it's just a bunch of lonely women in their ego. That's all that it is, man. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. With women getting offered rod every day by some, you know, pandering, then you know it's not gonna last. They're gonna eventually break down, you know what I'm saying, by some random person or whatever, their friend, or, you know, you never know with these women. They don't even count that. They don't count coochie eating as a session. You know, so you guys, I'm telling you, you're out here rolling the dice. You really are. You're out here rolling the dice like you don't care about your life. But it is what it is. I'm not here to preach to you, just to give out a good message, man. And the message tonight is this whole introverted thing is not true. There are women that are left over that can't get men to chase them, the men they want, by orbiting them or whatever that they do. So they just embrace this new lifestyle of being alone. It's quite pathetic. And all their exes will be narcissists, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm just telling the truth. So there shouldn't be any question about the men going their own way movement, with the stats being that they are. You know what I mean? It's getting bad out here. I can't say too much. It seemed like every video live stream on this channel gets flagged, so, you know, I gotta stay away from certain topics. I mean, do you guys disagree? I mean, I really feel like most women are out here trying to replace us, not so much as trying to come to a compromise and date us. They think that everything's a competition, which is disgusting. As a man, you don't see a woman as competition. So to have women competing with you is disgusting. and then still trying to date you makes it even more disgusting. So it's really like they have no respect for you, right? And since they don't have any respect for you, you ain't gonna have any respect for them. You call it like you see it. There's no disrespect gonna be tolerated. We don't need anyone just like they don't need us, right? All I'm saying is this. If women were these introverts like they claim to be, there should be some major reflection and healing going on. And I don't know, fellas, does it seem like the healing is going on? I don't think so. Nah, right? It seems like all they're doing is using these different things as more excuses. You gotta smash that like button. We only have 3 people in here, so we'll have like 4 views by the time this is over. We have to get the video, not the video, but the channel out the mud. Okay? So we have to work a little bit harder. Whoever's trolling, you know what I'm saying, smash that like button, man. You're sitting in here watching, you might as well. What time we got going on here? Oh, that's good enough. Good enough. But yeah, man, I don't want a woman that competes with me. I don't like or find a woman attractive that's competing with other women and really looking more for the attention from other women. She takes that more serious than any attention she can get from any man. But they still need the ride. I'm telling you, like, y'all think that we really be obsessing over coochie. No, they really need the ride. Like, they're menstrualing once a month and they're feeling really disgusted with us, and they just want a guy to make them feel like what they go through is worth it. So they be out here, whenever they can, wanting a dude. We don't have to do none of that stuff, man. We're just like chilling every month. It's cool. It's all good. We're hitting the gym. But they go through a really emotional moment every month, and with them releasing the fluid, it's just they want to feel special again after that. They be feeling super vulnerable and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about that. But you'll have these same women that will get vulnerable and want to be treated like a lady, wanting to talk to you like they're your straight competition. It's ridiculous, man. They'll watch you from a distance. They'll watch your social media. They'll never say anything. Man, I have friends of my family and family members talking about me but never talking to me. Talking to my cousin about me. This guy's obsessed with his body. What are you talking about? And why are you watching me? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? The hate. Look, anytime that somebody that's not in touch with you on a regular basis says something about you, it's an insecurity of theirs projected. So whoever that person was that spoke to my cousin, guarantee you they're out of shape. And when they look at you and you're loving life, and it's easy to see through your actions, your face, and your body, these people will just be mad that they're not taking them. Because you gotta understand, a lot of people, they live their best years in high school. And for the ones that don't live their best years in high school, they live their best years in college. And after that, they just think it's downhill. They don't think about longevity. They don't think about life. So they're living their best life in high school, sports, whatever, messing with a bunch of people. Then go to college or, start working, end up getting somebody pregnant or getting pregnant, start raising kids. And the next thing you know, they're in their 30s and they're looking like they're in their 50s. And then they see you who planned ahead, did what needed to be done, and now you're in a place in your 30s, 40s, wherever you're at, chilling, definitely in retirement mode. And this bothers people on a level that you would never even think about, right? Some people that are retired have to keep, their finances and how they really move to themselves. They got to move in silence because the envy is deep out here, man. And it'll be people that people that you think are on your side, but they're really super upset that you made it out the matrix. You're thriving. You're doing it your way. And these people be bringing up stuff from years back, man. it's always those people that don't want to let the past go. They'll bring up something from 10, 15, 20 years ago, reliving the past whenever they can, like, hey, you remember blah, 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 and da, 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 da. And you'd be like, hell no. I done lived so much life in between that 20 years. I don't remember any of those childhood memories of the little whatever we did. I remember the most important memories, you know, directly with my parents or whatever, but those were side quests. I don't remember stuff like that. You know how much life I've lived? And again, that's another, it's kind of like a way to shame you and shade you. You're a grown person, and they're bringing up something when you were a teenager or a child. Man, the envy, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. And the more you work on yourself, the worse it gets. Get back to the subject, you know, the women that are claiming to be introverts and saying all men are narcissistic and all this stuff. These are the worst ones. These are the ones that'll hate on you the most, because if a dude don't really care for you and he thinks you're doing too much, after a while he'll just, ain't not time for it. But a woman will sit there and keep studying you and studying you and studying you and studying you, getting more and more upset, you know, envious or whatever they say. And remember, they see themselves as competition for us. A lot of them see themselves as enemies, like, you know, you need somebody to correct you all the time, or, you know, you don't know how to be a grown adult. Now, these women haven't shown the ability to be a grown adult with all these bastard babies they got running around, right? But they can still correct you. This is a generational curse, you know, on their families and a lot of families in America where, you know, a lot of women think that it's their job to correct men and set them, you know, align them right, set them straight. But again, these women can't align their weight right. They can't align their pH balance right. And they can't keep their legs enough to stop having these kids that live off all of the government fund, Section 8 and whatever else they be getting. You know what I mean? Turns. These women be out here trying to have multiple kids just to get more money back on their taxes. How broke do you have to be to have kids just to get more money back on taxes and more food stamps? This is the world we live in. You gotta smash that like button. This is the world we live in, okay? So when they talk crazy, like this new stat coming out from the CDC talking about 50% of them have ST, you know what? You know what I'm saying? These, they're trying to combat this by saying they got it from black men, but we all know they only mess around with 10% of black men. And you know how much they love those prison bay. You know what I'm saying? The bay for the stay. And they come out. Let me stop because this is getting me flagged. They don't like you talking about a certain demographic. Spreading diseases. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, you got to be careful out here. They don't take you serious. They're not really introverts. They just don't want to put themselves out there to the always get this reconnection thing. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm not going to sit here and let YouTube continuously hit the old disconnect on my live streams midway through. You guys smash that like button. I'm gonna get off of here, probably jump on TikTok or whatever, and then Facebook. Love and I'm your brother and I'm out. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, drop a comment if you agree or disagree for the algorithm. We're trying to get the channel back up and going. We want to get these views back up, so we have to work at it, okay? Let's put in the work. Smash the like button, y'all. Y'all can do it. I believe in you. All right, love and light. Brother, I'm out.